and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today with another puzzle made and designed by Ryan Sinatra in the US called Bold the Bold. I reviewed some time ago also one of his other puzzles, the Locked Lock, if you remember that one. This was also from Ryan. A very cool 3D printed lock puzzle containing also a metal lock that locking the lock. If you haven't seen that review, check it out. I put your link up here. It was a very cool puzzle, and therefore I expect only the best from this one. As I mentioned, Bold the Bold is this one called. The goal is find your number. No smacking, no spinning, no prying, no excessive force, and that's it. And this card is not part of the puzzle. Same as on his previous one. This is pointed out because you could somehow get here in between the gaps and maybe manipulate with something on the inner mechanism. So the puzzle itself, it looks like a little robot with a bolt straight through the head and another one just going from the top all the way in. Not sure how long these bolts are, if they are really connected or not. We're gonna see later in the video, I'm pretty sure. And it looks also like those two bolts are intersecting here in the center. Robot has also an eye. Maybe this is like containing a number on the rear side, I'm not sure. And that's it pretty much. Okay, there are definitely some moving parts here on the inside of this puzzle. Some ball bearings and stuff, some sliders probably. And therefore we just go ahead into the puzzling part. And after this border break, you're gonna see my first attempt trying to find my number on the bolted bolt. Okay, here we go. Let's solve this puzzle and find my number. Let's try first the moving parts here. It can be twisted. Could be twisted before, but now it's blocked. Okay, but it's not connected to that one here, it seems. Okay, so there is a twisting part like over here. This can be just constantly twisted. And there is another one here. This one is partially stuck. Now it's stuck. Oh, I can see something is twisting here inside. You see, if you look in this gap here, there's something moving inside. You see that? Maybe twist it, pull it out. No. Oh, and it comes out. It came out a bit. Twisted it up downwards, and now can you do anything else here? No, not really. What about this mouth? Oh yes. Oh, okay. I can push this one in both sides. Oh, there's a magnet here on the bottom, probably only to fix it in the final position. I would not expect this has something to do with the puzzle itself. There's a pin sliding in here, blocking it to go in all the way out, it seems. Oh. Okay, this little top lid here, I mean, you can see it's separated. This is loose. So at one point I might be able to take this off. Probably I need to remove the two bolts to do that. If I look through the gap, I can look here through the gap. You see that? Here, right now. And I'm just checking if there's something happening in the inside, like something dropping in or out. I can see this pin here, I think it's rather like a ball bearing here on the top, running in this channel. Let's see if I can show to you. Here we go. See, this is it's like moving. Therefore, I consider it probably being a ball bearing or something. This does nothing here. It can rotate. It's like a coin or something, but there is something here. There's a compartment or something in here. In the very center, it's barely visible, but there is something in here. You see that? And there is something inside there. Definitely something inside. So maybe I can pull this ball bearing somehow in a different position later on. When I have a magnet or something that I can put here, and then I can take this out. But for now, no chance. Something going on, but there's so many noises from the inside. I actually do not know where to start or what to listen for, because no matter how I tilt the puzzle, something is falling, something is dropping, and very difficult for me right now to really predict where to start. Now this one is blocked again. And this pin, there is something on this bolt over here. I assume it being like the following. There's a pin in here, and there is like a channel up here for the pin. And it is blocked in this condition. However, when I turn it around, the pin will drop up here. Oh, I drew it on the wrong side. So this should be actually up here, so on this side. This pin will drop up here, and then it's free to rotate and I can pull it out. But there is something still blocking the piece from coming entirely out. Right now, to me, it feels like I have to fiddle with the thing until something happens. And this is probably not the case, but I cannot find a way where I understand where to start, actually. So let me draw the slider. The slider, it has like two cutouts. One is here, the one you see here, and then there is another one, and this one I can barely see. There is another one, like if this is the whole slider here, another one which is exactly here at the area that's covered then here. I'm not sure if there's more in the center, and then in the rear there is this ball bearing here locking it in place to the body. However, if I look inside, sometimes I can see something inside of this cutout. It looks pretty similar as this one here. Now there's nothing visible, but there was something visible for sure, I'm pretty sure. Several times already. And I'm just thought about if I drop something here, for example, a pin or something, I could transfer it then to another area. So if the body of the puzzle is located like here, I could, by moving this back and forth, transfer the pin from one area to another. Whatever this should help me to do, I don't know. It might help me to manipulate or maneuver the pin somewhere else. And there is currently something, or no? Now there is now there is something. Okay, I can see it. Can you see it in there? There is a metal pin in here all the way back in, and I just saw something else, and this is the pin. It can roll in there, so it means it can roll back and forth. This is, the channel is not like this. It's basically, it's deeper. It is like this, it seems. And the pin is down here and can roll here from one to another side in this channel. There are no holes on this one, right? No. But the pin, it must be still down there somewhere. Maybe I need to place it in the right place and then turn it over so that it will drop. Then finally in a, I don't know where. This is the noise it makes when it's rolling around. Oh, now it's blocked. Guys, it's blocked. Is the pin now out of the compartment? Oh, is it now in the other compartment? Oh, it's in! Guys, it's in! Oh my gosh, this was tricky. So, basically, if I look here from the top side, there's this small cutout here, and there is another small cutout here, but beneath that one, there seems to be like a bigger compartment, and the trick is to get the pin, who is somewhere in this compartment, oriented in the same way as this hole, make it drop in the hole, then transfer it from that hole somewhere in another, I don't know, in another area here, and then push it back, make it drop on this side, and then you can extract it. Wow, this is, oh my gosh. Okay, I got a new tool now. I got a pin. And I got a hole. Guys, what would you do? Oh no, don't make me drop it inside, please. Seriously? You really want me to drop it inside? Okay. I'll do it. I do it for you guys. You still can see it. Oh no, now it's gone. Okay, so the pin is in. I'm not sure where it went. I think it went like in this direction to this piece here. I think the part of this compartment here is now completed. This was the, let's say, main purpose of the thing. Incredibly difficult, I can tell you. Oh my gosh. So now, where did it go? No, cannot feel anything at the moment. Can I see something through the gap? What is this? I can feel it here, bumping against this piece, also against this one. Oh. Okay, now I found again the point. It's definitely not the noise coming from down here. You see? Okay. But what to do with it? I mean, this is like, this is definitely the pin I put in. Oh, something changed. There was like a metal noise coming. Oh, pin comes out again for the first time. Oh, now it's in this channel again. Oh, 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 it's blocked. I cannot get it in anymore. It's not free. Oh, it was not free anymore to rotate, guys. This is it. This is it. So I need to go to the same point, which is not there anymore right now. Here we go. Here we go. So from here, I turned it upside down and somehow got it over there, I think. Now it's here again. Now it's here again, you see? This time I push stronger. I cannot, you see? There is friction now. But it's not opening. Maybe other way around. Oh! The thread, it's a left-handed thread. And here is a... What is this? You see this? Oh! Pin dropped. Oh, there came another pin, and this is the pin that blocked this one, I'm absolutely sure. Yes, here we go. It went through there, and the puzzle is solved. Oh, finally. Whoa, man, this was difficult. Another pin in there, and a coin with the number 118. This is my number, and here is, where's the last pin that I put in? Somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. So let me, oh, unfortunately I cannot take out the drawer, it seems, but let me understand this puzzle and then come back to you with an explanation. Wow, it's a tricky puzzle. I have no idea how I figured all this stuff out, to be honest, but the way to solve it, according to my understanding, is the following. Okay, so you start with this little pin here being down here in the drawer. Okay, it is in a drawer in a separate compartment, in the big compartment that's beneath here, with a small exit in the same size as this one. So only if you put the pin in the right position upside down, it will drop into this area, and then it can be transported from one point to another point, put on hold in this position, and then you need to move with this one beneath. It will drop into this compartment, and then you can take it out. This is basically the first difficult thing you need to understand, and it's really difficult because actually it's barely visible here. It looks more like a mistake, but actually I think it's intended that you can understand what's going on here after a while. Very tricky one. And then you need to put this one in here, inside here in the rear, and somehow there is like a channel inside. Somehow if you flip the leg over here, it will appear then eventually, oh, it dropped out again, eventually in this channel here on the side, over here. So you can see it. It's a bit difficult to show because it will instantly leave this channel in this position. So it's located in there and can slide back and forth in that area, okay? Keep that in mind. This piece here is secured by this pin, which goes all the way through here to the other side. And on this side, this was the first piece I discovered. There's the pin, very similar to how I draw it before. It can drop inside of this or down here in this cutout. If it drops in this cutout, it's blocked. If it is inside the pin, it's free to rotate. And it explains also the why it's only working in the condition where it's upside down. So it will, because then it can drop inside here and is not blocking anything anymore. So, however, the tricky part starts now, actually. Yeah, the tricky part. So this one is in here. It can be pulled out like so. The pin goes through here, and then the other pin that I got from the drawer on the bottom is sliding back and forth down there in this channel. And now comes a very tricky movement, because this disc here is located like here. I cannot reach with this pin this disc because it has a hole in the center. However, what I need to do is, when the pin is sliding down there, I need to, when the disc is here, get both of the pieces upside down and somehow in a condition that they are laying on top of each other. Means first comes the disc, then comes the pin like so, and then comes the other pin like so. Only in this condition you can create friction so that you can screw off the head of the screw. And the friction you get in, because this one is then, when it's in this position, long enough to touch this one, so I can push it with that one, create the friction and screw it off. And this was very tricky to find, and there is some luck also needed for this. So let me get it back together now and then come back with the conclusion. So here's the key point now. I made the pin drop in front of the other pin so I can actually push it from the rear. If I push it, it will block the thread from rotating. And then I can screw this one in. If it's not in this exact position, left-handed thread by the way, if it's not in this exact position, I will not be able to lock the puzzle, and this makes it very tricky to solve. So then I somehow need to get the pin out like so. I need to put it in the drawer like here, get it somehow, drop it somewhere other way around so it's gone, and then make it drop in the initial compartment again. Back in the initial compartment, puzzle solved and reset. Wow, what a puzzle, so difficult to do. Difficulty rating, I would rate this puzzle with a 4 out of maximum of 5 on a personal difficulty rating scale. It's still doable, but very, very difficult. And this is something that bothered me a bit. You also need a bit of luck, because with all those pins and all those noises here coming out of this puzzle, it's impossible to really understand what's going on inside here, except you have seen it, which makes it even more harder, and you have to rely on some luck that especially in the end the pin is falling in the right channels and the right positions to then eventually ending up to be able to really solve the puzzle and open it up. However, still a cool puzzle. Another great design by Ryan Sinatra, definitely. Let me know in the comments what you think about this puzzle, what you think about this review. I hope to see you soon in the next one, and that's it for today. Until next time, keep on puzzling.